unit, and that's why he's already cracked my top 5 pound-for-pound list.
And you know, for a lot of people seeing this, they've never seen it before, and this is a demonstration of just how good he is.
Those body shots really caused some problems there for Gangster.
He might have a sense of what Bird was talking about.
Oh,
wow,
goodness.
that right hook is amazing.
And it speaks to the head movement.
This was a spectacular round for Lomachenko.
The referee, and he said next time he's going to take a point. The referee, and he said next time he's going to take a point.
Orlando Salido, and Salido was able to get a decision win against him in a badly refereed fight in Texas, in which Salido fouled Lomachenko over and over and over.
Yeah, that part was very odd. But Salido is a good puncher. He knocked out Juan Manuel Lopez twice, and those big punches did not get Lomachenko out.
One of the things that Max Kellerman always talks about and marvels at is step and fake people.
And keep people at range. Don't stop hitting you low. Let him see how it feels, and that will remind him maybe to stop.
Al, that was a professional move.
The great Gil Clancy said, somebody hits you low, he tell his fighters, do the same.
Shalom, this is Robert Mott for the Nebraska camp. This is GMS Any Quickening Spirit. First off, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, double honor to our apostles / elders with church GMS. Blessings and salutations to all you brothers out there teaching and doing work in truth, sincerity. Something I wanted to go over is, you know, Skillz pay the bills, man. As you've seen in the video, you got this a boxer by the name of Vasily Lomachenko, right? And the reason why I put the video up is if you watch him, you know, you see his technique and his skills he's landing, okay? And the reason why he's landing is because of Skillz, and he's quickly he's swiftly applying them, everything, jab, movement, all that. And those skills to make it correlate with the truth is basically synonymous with the scriptures and precepts. Okay, as you see, even though a person may land something or something is effective, you still are aware to move and get out the way of danger. Okay, it's not like, because you got some people that hit somebody and they hit them with that combination and think, okay, this person felt that, and you just stand there and look at them, then they get hit right back. Okay, basically what I'm saying is with this truth, when you're in this world and you're dealing with Esau, just because you go out there and do the work, don't mean Satan ain't going to attack you through your woman. Don't mean Satan ain't going to attack you through carnal desires, okay? So you have to be on the move and constantly moving all day, okay? So we're going to start with, and this is what we're going to do right now. Let's see here. I should have just went to Psalms, you know. Psalms says chapter 1 verse 2, but I'd rather start at 1 and 1. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners. That's move number 1. Do not stand in the counsel of the ungodly, nor in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. So don't do that, okay? But his delight is in the law of the Lord. Okay, let's look up that word delight. Okay, it says his delight is in the law of the Lord. Okay, delight, pleasure, desire, longing, the good pleasure, in that which one takes delight. Okay, the good pleasure. Your good pleasure is in the law of the Lord. The law is actually makes you happy. You know, the scripture said that the laws are not grievous. It shouldn't have you all irritated to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? You should be delighted into doing so. So these things you must apply. Okay? And in his law doth he meditate day and night. So let's get the word meditate. It means to moan, growl, utter, muse, mutter, meditate, devise, plot, speak, to roar, growl, groan, to utter, to speak, to meditate, devise, muse, imagine, to utter, to mutter. Okay, let's see here. and it's basically to project. Okay, you seen how Yahushua defended himself against Satan. Okay, Yahushua was basically a form of or Lomachenko was showing you an example of how Yahushua works in the scriptures. Satan came at him this way. He used the scripture to counteract that. He was still ready. He didn't say, okay, I hit him with a scripture, now he gonna leave. No, man, Yahushua just kept coming with them bangers. And number two, in order to keep coming with bangers, what the scriptures say. Let's see what the scriptures say. Right? Not sure if I spelled it right. Looked up and it looked like I spelled it right. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's just go to Revelations chapter 1. Because we're going to just get it. And all these things are like combinations, man. And as you've seen in the beginning, you had a jab, uppercut, hook. Okay. The whole point is the jab just established distance. Okay. The uppercut is to lift a person's head up. And then the hook is what you really landed. Okay. But you have to know these things. You just don't go out there and do the work and just do it, man. You got to know what you're setting yourself up for. Okay, reading the scriptures is establishing your jab. It just builds up your defense. Okay, now using the scriptures, believing in the scriptures, applying the scriptures in certain areas, that's when them power punches come in at, so to speak. You know, just hoping you brothers, get where I'm going with this. Okay, Revelation 1 and 3. It says, "Blessed is he that readeth." Okay, load your ammo up, man. Okay, that's why you're blessed, because you're gonna know how to use it. And they that hear the words of this prophecy and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. You about to go on, you at war, man. Okay? You at war. The scriptures tell you that. It goes on and on about how to prepare yourself and to operate properly. You know what the problem is? Brothers read and they try to, either cut other people, or niggas read, you know what I'm saying? These niggas, everyday niggas read and try to cut other people, or they cherry pick and want to use the ones they want to use, you know what I'm saying, and not apply the other. You have to apply everything that you read as quick and as efficient as possible. Okay? You know what's gonna happen when a barrage of attacks come your way? You know what people do? They panic, man. Okay? You know why? Because they don't trust in their skills. And the skills is the scriptures, man. So basically, you have to, blessed is he that readeth and hear the words of this prophecy, and keep the things which keep the things which are written therein. That's what right here is important. And keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And it's letting you know what the situation is. It's letting you know what you're supposed to do. It's letting you know why you're supposed to do it. And it's letting you know what's going on. All this little lick right here is a powerful message within itself, man. You have to load your ammo up, and you have to use your ammo, because you have to know why you use your ammo and where to use the ammo at, man. You don't just use scriptures just to cut niggas. You use scriptures to cut yourself. Because the whole goal with the time is at hand is salvation. The destruction of Edom. Not becoming that nigga, okay? Not to make yourself look smart. That's not the time at hand. The time at hand is getting the fuck up out of here, man. So you use the scriptures aright. Okay, so when you're going through these things, the scriptures that help you understand, okay? Okay, these are very simple scriptures, man. But you have to really believe in what these scriptures are telling you and why it's telling you. Okay? It says, James chapter 4, verse 7, it says, be under the rule, submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Like I said earlier, you can't cherry pick and do what you choose. I was talking to a nigga woman, and she got an but here it is, through a phone conversation, I'm about to go to church. I said, I asked her straight. I said, you know, I want to know straight up, man. Like, why do you wear unk and you go to church? You know what I'm saying? Because it represents a life, the circle of life, basically a male and a woman getting together and having. I know that, but you know, don't you know the Bible say to not serve other gods, man? The Bible tells you about that. Well, I like that, but certain verses in the Bible I don't like. But you wonder why you can't keep a nigga. You wonder why, you know, your attitudes are. You know, you wonder why shit ain't working for your ass. It's because you're not submitting yourself to the Most High. It says resist the devil, and he will flee from you. It's like a guaranteed quote right there. It's basically guaranteeing it for you. You know? Let's look up that word resist. Okay? It says to set oneself against, to withstand, to resist, to oppose, to set against. Okay? To oppose, to resist, to withstand. Because what else does scripture say? Okay, see if it'll pull up for me. Okay, Ecclesiasticus 2:1, it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, okay, if you jump in that ring, okay, prepare thy soul for temptation. You have to, once you know you're engaging, once you know that you came in this truth, that's why them generic Christians fall off, because they don't know about this verse. If you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You know, like that I was talking with the brothers today, saying embrace the heat. How do we embrace the heat? How do we become effective? You have to know these scriptures. You have to know when the heat's coming, how the heat coming, where the heat's coming from. And the only way you're going to know is if you read the scriptures. If you come to serve the Lord, here's the heat. Prepare thy soul for temptation. So know when you're serving the Lord that heat is coming. Embrace the heat. Fuck the heat. Prepare thy soul for temptation. How do you be ready to prepare? How do you prepare your soul? Through the scriptures, mentally. Don't sit there and be in la-la land while you're serving the Lord and get a haymaker from Satan, man. You know you out here reading. You know you out here on the highway. Once you get, you gotta be on lock. You know you gotta do shit right, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're telling people about themselves, you gotta really be on your shit, man. Because now they're looking at you. Now it's attention, man. You know, so when you hit somebody with that 3-4 punch combination, you know, you gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared for the aftermath. You know, you gotta be prepared for the aftermath. So basically what I'm saying, you gotta have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 1-2 punch ready. You gotta have your combination ready, man. You gotta know why you're throwing these combinations. You gotta establish your jab. You gotta do these things. You gotta move. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? And basically that's you moving. It's basically how you conduct yourself. Establish your jab. It's the scriptures. All these things have to work fluently, and they can't stop. They can't stop. They have to constantly be, no matter if you were successful at one thing, because at the end of the day, that bell hasn't rung yet. The time at hand hasn't ended. So until that time ends, you have to continue. He that endures until the end shall receive everlasting life and salvation. You have to continue, keep swinging, keep doing what you're supposed to do all the way up until the last bell ring, man. Okay? So that's pretty much all I wanted to get is, and the point I wanted to drive home is that you consume your skills, you understand your skills, you apply your skills, and don't stop applying, and always be ready for a counteract from Satan, because that's basically Satan, or the devil, is basically the adversary, man, which is your opponent. Okay? You don't be scared of your opponent. Okay? You walk up to him. You do what you were trained to do. And you continue to do what you're trained to do. Don't get all proud and boastful and start, dropping your guard and things like that. You keep your shit up, man. Because Satan ain't no bum-ass nigga, man. So you can't sit there and take them lightly. Okay? So basically, you continue to use your skills. Skills pay the bills. Get into these scriptures. Apply these scriptures. Always be ready for Satan to attack. Don't be wondering why is Satan attacking me, why I'm going. We don't like going through hell, man. You know, like, but like the brother said, you got to fuck the heat. You gotta be ready for that shit, man. It's an honor for when Satan attack you and you hit him with that 4-piece and you duck that weak ass hook that he threw, man. It's a good feeling, you know. But when you hit him with bang, 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 and he hits you, it makes you what? It makes you think, I don't want to really throw that 4-piece no more. And that's all Satan wants. He don't want you to throw them scriptures. He don't want you to apply them scriptures. He don't want you to apply your skills. He wants you to be a nigga twiddling your thumbs because you're too scared of the consequences of your actions. You know? So off the spirit, with that being said, we're going to say call halal to you. How about Shimi Al-Shai, double onside apostles, elders with your GMS, and blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching truth and sincerity. You know, and fuck the heat, man. You know, embrace it. Embrace the grind, baby.